Well, hello there guys. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you my family's vegan Costco haul. We go about once a month, and some of this stuff is stuff that we get monthly, some of it is not. I'll talk through that as I'm showing you guys. But everything that you see here is plant-based as well as gluten-free. And we're just gonna hop right into it. This was one of our biggest shopping trips so far. It was $515. We have a family of 5 with 3 kids, ages 4, 3, and 1 years old. But I feel like our kids probably eat just as much as us. Right now, I feel like our kids are at a stage, they're like going through growth spurts right now where they're eating like adults. So I'm just gonna give you guys a quick overview here first. I tried to separate stuff by like type, but I may have not been totally successful. So we'll start with the fruits and veggies over here. In the off seasons, we shop at Costco for most of our fruits and vegetables. Otherwise, we grow as much as we can, and then we also shop locally. We have a really awesome state farmers market here in North Carolina. So when we're in season, we shop there and we just kind of try to stay in season with what we eat. But in the off season, we just shop at Costco. It's more cost effective for us, but we try to help our local farmers during the spring and summer as much as we can. So we're gonna start though. We have tomatoes here for my older girls. They like to just snack on these. Then we have some corn, which we'll have for dinner one night. We have lettuce. We use these for burger salads. For lunches, we have English cucumbers. These are our favorite type of cucumbers. Organic mixed vegetables. This is the easiest way to get veggies in our kids. They love mixed vegetables. Throw some nutritional yeast on there with some iodized sea salt. Get them some iodine in their diet too, and they love these. So it's really easy if we're just like lazy and don't want to cook something like asparagus or broccoli. So we have frozen asparagus too. Asparagus and broccoli are like main vegetables that we cook for dinners. So this is something that we obviously don't buy every single month. We don't go through a whole thing of rice, but we are out. So we have our rice that we get. Then we have some berries, which we use for snacking, and oatmeal. So we have raspberries, blackberries, strawberries, blueberries. We have some cuties here. A watermelon, which I didn't think was in season, but it claims it comes from Florida. So apparently it is. Then we have a pineapple. That thing smelled so good. I'm really excited about that. Then we have frozen blueberries. My older kids are loving just eating frozen blueberries as a snack, like straight out of the freezer, frozen. They love it. And then I also put them in their oatmeal because it cools it down. They love that it turns their oatmeal purple. So that's just something fun that we do too for them. So moving on, you'll see a lot of tortilla chips up top. Chips and salsa is like our snack that my husband and I have at night. And so this is 4 bags is about typical for a month that we go through. And then Ari, our middle child, she loves salsa too. So we have that, and you'll notice underneath this is a bunch of salsa. This is our favorite salsa. It is very spicy. I mean, if you like spicy, it's not that bad at all. But if you don't like spicy, this is spicy. It's the organic salsa from Kirkland. So good, but we'll go back over here. So this is the gluten-free pasta that we use. I don't like it as much as Banza. I'll be honest, I don't like the texture or the taste as much. But I do love that literally the only thing in this is chickpea flour. That is the only ingredient in here, where Banza does have more ingredients. But I will always buy Banza occasionally as a treat, but this is more cost effective, and I do like that it only has 1 ingredient, which is awesome. Okay, moving forward, here we have some quinoa. Again, not something we go through every single month, but we're running low, so we got that. This is also something we don't get every single month, and that is Milton Brown rice ramen. This is gluten-free. We love doing this to make ramen soups and just throwing in some like tofu or garbanzo beans with carrots and lentils or whatever. It's really good to do. And then back over here we have some onions. We just cook a lot with onions. Sweet potatoes, we use those a ton for meals. And then golden potatoes. I've been really into like making mashed potatoes lately, or just like throwing them in with like rice ramen to make a soup. So good. My husband did that the other day. He did garbanzo beans, rice ramen, potatoes, onion, garlic, better than bouillon vegetable broth, and the only thing that he was really missing was a veggie, and so next time we're like, we gotta throw carrots in there. Okay, so back here again, we have some peanut butter. This is the organic peanut butter that we purchase for our girls. We use it for a lot of stuff, like, you know, the lazy peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or for oatmeal, things like that, or almond butter we use too. And then we have organic cacao powder. We are out of that. Of course, we don't go through a whole thing of that in a month. And then we have our burgers. So these are the burgers that we use for our burger salads. They are the organic California veggie burgers from Dr. Prager's, completely plant-based. They are so good, but they're not my favorite on a burger, but we love them chopped up in a burger salad with some pickles and onions, and we mash up an avocado, and I throw in some sriracha in there. Delicious. Then these are what we keep in our freezer. We don't go through this every month. These are called the Dr. Prager's Perfect Burgers. We keep these in our freezer to take to cookouts now. We used to do the Beyond Meat burgers that we would keep in the freezer for cookouts, for when we went to friends' houses and stuff, but these are just more cost effective and they're pretty good. So we get those now. And okay, moving forward, we have some avocados. And then this right here is the gluten-free bread that we use. So this is the one thing that is not considered fully vegan because there is honey in it. So if you look at all of our stuff, obviously it's gluten-free, and that is because we have a child that is severely intolerant to gluten. Even like cross-contamination can get her sometimes. So this is honestly just the most affordable and the best tasting. Like, it's the one that we found that our kids actually like. We have a kid that goes to school, and you know, sometimes you just need an easy thing. And then this is also helps for grandparents as well. They get this bread too. Very blessed to have grandparents that will feed our kids vegan for us. This is why I also got these to try this time. They're the Veggie Bites, veggie sunflower seed blend. We haven't tried these yet, but I wanted to try them because it'd be something good to have at Ryan's parents' house for the girls. I'm always looking for stuff that would be super easy for them. And this is gluten-free and plant-based. We have honestly tried so many gluten-free breads and they're just not good. They're just not very good. And when you have kids that are going to school, or you know, they're with grandparents, or we're going out, honestly, just sometimes we need an easy thing. And we are completely vegan in terms of everything else in our lives, like the way we shop, cruelty-free, all of our like products that we wear and stuff like that. We don't buy anything new with any kind of animal products in it. So I give myself some forgiveness and grace with just having a bread that has some honey in it. Okay, moving on. This is kind of like the snacky area. So we have this right here. Finally, Costco got this one back. They had a different organic one that they were carrying, and this is the one they used to have, and I like this one better. So I was excited to see that they have this back. I want to try to make my own sauce. We make all of our sauces from scratch, but this, like a just normal spaghetti sauce, the one thing I haven't tried making on my own yet. I need to do that, and I want to try, but I haven't yet. So I did get some more of those. Showed you guys these already. These are the Hippies vegan white cheddar cheese puff things. My kids really don't eat these a ton anymore, but they are nice to have occasionally because sometimes, you know, they just want a little treat. So we have those. These are one of the new favorites of our kids, is the chickpea veggie crisps by Off the Eaten Path. I also have the singles one back here, which is for Rev for school and if we're running out the door. Same with these are for Rev's because she needs 2 snacks a day at school. So these are a newer brand that I've come across called Real Food from the Ground Up is the brand. And they're cauliflower crackers cheddar flavor. So one thing I will note, on their ingredients, you will read that it says contains milk due to processing on shared equipment. So I find that interesting though, because everyone else will say, you know, what it actually contains, where this doesn't actually contain milk, like that's not part of any of these ingredients. They just say that because it is made on the same stuff. Usually it will say may contain milk due to processing on whatever. So there is no actual milk products in this, but because this company either shares equipment like with another company that does it, because I haven't seen anything from this company that has any dairy in it, so I don't think it's them. I'm assuming that they use equipment that is shared with some other company maybe or something, I don't know. But none of the products I've come across from this company have any kind of animal products in it. So we have like these. If that doesn't bug you, then go for it. I know some vegans won't even eat it if it says may contain. We personally don't have an issue with that. And then we have some Skinny Pop. We actually haven't bought popcorn in quite a while, but our kids were begging for popcorn on this trip. So you know what, we decided, okay, we'll get you guys some popcorn. This trail mix we've also never gotten. Ryan loves trail mix though, so he got this to try it out. I don't think, it says there's chocolate in it. Is there dairy in this? No, I mean he did, I saw him checking it. So it contains tree nuts and soy. So that's it, but there is like little dark chocolate, oh yeah, it's just, there's little dark chocolate chunks in it. So he got that for snacking on up when he's working because he works from home. And then we have some salted cashews that the kids snack on, dry roasted almonds kids snack on. And then these are another snack that Rev has for school. She pretty much has three snacks, I would say, that she takes for her snacks at school. And that's these, which are the Made Good. They are free of literally everything almost. Peanuts, dairy, tree nuts, eggs, soy, sesame, wheat, and gluten, and fish and shellfish. They are seriously really good, certified vegan. Highly recommend them. I don't know how they taste so good with like basically nothing in it. But they're real good. I think that I showed you everything. I don't think I missed anything. I'm hoping not. That is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Thanks for sticking here all the way to the end of this video. I know it was a long haul, and I will see all of your wonderful faces in my next video. Bye.